Have you ever watched I Know What You Did Last Summer and thought the thing this movie really needs is the killer to wear an Easter Bunny head? Well, I've got the movie for you. It's called Easter Bunny Massacre, and we're reviewing it this week. And it rules. It starts out with our six friends camping in the woods. They're 30-something teenagers graduating high school and getting ready to go off to college. When suddenly, someone in an Easter Bunny head kills Heather, and they wake up and everyone has blood on their hands. They want to cover up the body, but one of them wants to do the responsible 30-something teenager thing and call the police, but they stop him. And so they hide the body and send it down the river, hold a memorial service to her, and burn her clothes. And then we go 1 year later, and they've all gotten creepy letters from Heather to meet her at this cottage where I assume cell phone services don't work because someone tries to call the police and no one answers later in the movie. I assume cell phone services don't work then. They all get together and no one knows who sent the letters. And one of them brings his significant other, and a crazy redhead chick brings her brother. Why her brother? Maybe there's some incest thing going on here. I don't know. It's never revealed. I'm going to assume yes. We slowly get into their motives of the film. They all have secrets to hide that Heather knew about and hung over their heads, because apparently Heather was a bitch. One guy cheated on his girlfriend with Heather. Another guy was secretly gay and Heather knew about it. Another girl, well, I don't remember her secret. Probably wasn't that important. So, they all had motives for killing Heather, and Heather wants to find out who killed Heather. But none of them can remember that night because there was too much drugs and too much alcohol and too much partying. At least that's what they claim. So we go on with the story. The incest brother claims to leave. And the one guy's girlfriend is like, this is getting too crazy for me, I'm leaving. And after it's revealed that they killed Heather, she's like, I'm leaving you, and he talks her into staying with him, but she's still leaving the cottage. And then she gets her brain shot out, which is a fun scene, by the Easter Bunny killer. And then the guy, who's apparently some kind of Asian, gets covered in chocolate and gets stabbed to death. All Easter themed deaths. No, not really. Just his is kind of Easter themed. Actually, there's not many deaths at all in this movie. But anyways. So they go about hunting them down. So it goes about hunting down the remaining four. He catches the one girl in the woods after she runs from him, beats her with a baseball bat. Another Easter themed deaths, because we all remember those fun Easter baseball games. Jesus played baseball on Easter. Oh, do I mention this movie happens on Easter? Because it happens on Easter. Both the camping trip and the 1 year later happen on Easter. So, it comes down and they capture this one guy and he takes him alive. interrogating him with Heather's voice of who killed Heather, threatening to bash him with a hammer. But then the gay guy runs in, knocks his helmet off, and it's revealed that he's the incest brother Marty. Before another bunny-headed killer comes in and kills him, kills the gay guy. And it's the incest sister, Amy, the crazy redhead chick. Apparently she killed Zara, the chick who died in between Easters. And it looked like a suicide. And now she's back to killing people again. She's got the bloodlust. And now they're going to pin it all on the remaining guy who's not a killer. But he gets out of his ropes and runs away into the woods, where a fight ensues between him and the killers. He easily knocks Amy out and takes out Marty. And the movie ends with Amy sitting in the room. She doesn't appear to be tied up. She appears to just be sitting there, waking up from unconsciousness. And the guy puts the Easter Bunny head on himself. This movie is great from start to finish. It is pretty much I Know What You Did Last Summer, with a guy wearing a bunny hat, a bunny head, and it is a great film. 12 stars out of 10. Check it out. It's on Tubi. I believe it's foreign. There's a lot of accents here. Not everybody speaks with an accent, though. And you're wondering who killed Heather? It was the crazy redhead chick, proving that all redheads are actually crazy, which we all knew. They should have pointed to the redhead chick to begin with, because all redheads are crazy. So check it out, Easter Bunny Massacre. It's on Tubi. There's also a sequel, which we will get to someday. Eventually, we will get to the sequel. Hopefully the redhead chick's back to do more zaniness.